Good morning. It's the Livest Live. It's that boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee. How y'all doing this morning? It's Touchy Tuesday on the Livest Live. And y'all know what we do on Touchy Tuesday if you follow the Livest Live. If it's your first time here, we are glad to have you. If it's your first time here today on the Livest Live, tell somebody to get here. Get here now. We are going live. You know what I'm talking about? So we're glad to be here. It's another wonderful day that the Lord has made. Watch them potholes, dude. Hey, man. She got y'all shaking. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Tell them to get here now. We finna go on with the Livest Live. It's Touchy Tuesday, as I said before. And it's another wonderful day that we have been blessed to see. And how you feeling this morning, Smith?
I feel great. I feel blessed just to wake up and see today. So we're gonna make the best of it because I couldn't be here, so I can't complain. And if I did, it wouldn't do no good anyway. So
most definitely. So you know how we start the Livest Live off. We always start off with the verses, and today is no different. So the first verse we're going to go to is coming from Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. I said it better today. And it says, do not be excessively righteous and do not be overly wise. Why should you ruin yourself? That's a question for you. You know, so I'm going to run that back. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16, and it says, do not be excessively righteous and do not be overly wise. Why should you ruin yourself? Now that's a good question that we should be asking. Feel no free works on deck. How you doing this morning? Cuz real talk, man. We glad that y'all on. Let us know what's going down today. And today we're gonna talk about, what are we talking about today, Samantha? Priorities. This is gonna be a touchy subject, y'all. Y'all tell them to get in now. We're gonna talk about priorities today on the Livest Live, and we're glad that you're here. The second verse we're gonna get to, it comes from Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15, and it says, therefore be careful how you walk, not as unwise men, but as wise. Okay? Let's understand what's going on in the word this morning. And the third one's gonna come from 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 17, and it says, you therefore, beloved, knowing this beforehand, be on your guard, so that you are not carried away by the error of unprincipled men or women and fall from your own steadfastness. Now, we're glad y'all here this morning on the Livest Live, and we about to get all the way into it.
Hi, Erica.
Because I know. Erica Green, how you doing? This is a touchy subject. I'm sure we're probably going to rub some people the wrong way this morning, but guess what? We're going to get it out here and let people know what's going on in the world today. And guess what? These are merely our opinions. We know you have opinions. Feel free to comment. Let us know how you feel about the subject. But we're going to talk about priorities this morning. Y'all share this video. Let them know the Livest Live is on and tell them to get here and get here now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're going to get to some Tyshawn Knight. Y'all know we got to turn up for a check on the Livest Live. You watching the road. Don't watch me. You know what I'm saying? This one called God's Got It. You hear me on the Livest? We turned up this morning. Guess what? We ain't worried about nothing no more. Because guess what? God already got it worked out. But guess what? You got to keep your priorities in line in life. Because guess what? If you don't, if you don't handle your business, it'll handle you. Let's tell them to get here now. It's the Livest Live.
How you keep it so cool, like you know just what to do.
Yeah, we keep it cool. You keep it cool, man.
You keep an attitude, stay in a good mood, yeah.
We turned up on the Livest. I said the Livest. Y'all tell them to get here now. Like, love, share this video. We going hard. Yeah.
Why they tryna hide? I know they got the vibe. They feeling up inside. So get up in your right. You should show it all. It's all because of love. So give it up to God, and we ain't giving up. Stress level on zero.
Yeah.
Thank God,
We ain't stressing about nothing on the Livest.
You know that we way up. You know that we way up. I ain't worried at all. I'ma sit back and have a ball. God's got it covered. God got it worked out. I ain't thinking about it. God got it worked out. Hey, I ain't stressing at all.
I need to hear this right now. You hear me?
God got it covered. God got it worked out.
God got it worked out. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
See, I count it all joy.
We gon' count it all joy. You hear me?
And when I'm about to fall, hey, I know who to call. Yeah. peace. Hey, I ain't gotta leave. Hey, what you want from me? Hey, tell me what you need. Hey, DJ, turn it up.
Turn it up one time with a one time. It's the Livest. I said the Livest.
We treat every day like a Friday. Hey, hey, so give it up, give it up. By worrying, you can't change that thing. Don't forget that your life is in God's hand. So give it up, give it up. I ain't worried at all. I'ma sit back and
I done got hot already.
God's got it covered, God got it worked out. I ain't thinking about it, God got it worked out. I ain't worried at all.
We ain't gonna stress about the things we can't change. Y'all tell them to get here now. We finna turn up. We talking about priorities this morning, you hear me?
So sorry that I took so long.
Y'all like, love, share that video. We finna get into some touchy subjects this morning. Good morning, Cynthia Trimble. How you doing?
Took so long.
It's Touchy Tuesday on the Livest Live. I ain't worried at all.
I'ma sit back and I'ma ball.
We gon' sit back and have a ball cause God's got it worked out.
I ain't thinking about it, God got it worked out. I ain't stressing at all.
Tashawn Knight on the Livest Live. Yeah, Roderick Bradley, what it do, fam? Yeah. We turned up, it's Touchy Tuesday. We finna talk about little priorities this morning. Y'all get with us and get left behind.
Yeah. I know they got the vibe.
They can't even see me.
So get up in your ride. Got to give it up.
Real talk. Yeah, please. Y'all pull up. It's the Livest Live. We on deck, and it's another
Kawasi. Good morning.
lovely day that the Lord has made.
Yeah.
May, what it do, bro? What it do? New music. I know you got new music, bro. We gonna get it up there. Listen, y'all. This morning, we talking about priorities. Now, this is Touchy Tuesday. Those of y'all who follow the Livest Live know on Tuesday can get a little touchy. So today, we gonna talk about priorities and what's going on in life. Today, y'all gotta understand in life, you gotta have balance. You have to have balance in life to understand how to work these things out. Now, that was a key song. I'm glad that I played that song because I needed that song this morning because, I was going through a little stressing in my mind myself, about the things I can't change. And really, it stems from not having priorities in line in the first place. These choices that we've made and things are kind of like set in the concrete the way they are, and they just stress you out. So we're gonna talk about priorities this morning, and I'm gonna let Samantha go ahead and rap to you one time. What you got, Samantha?
Good morning, you guys. Priority is a key thing in life, just with self, like having priorities, knowing self-worth, and, just making choices. And our choices can lead to a lot of different things. So, don't beat yourself up because if you made some choices, your younger days, or even right now that you made a choice that you like, man, I can't believe I did that. God's got it worked out. I can't say it no better because a lot of times we stress about things that aren't even worth stressing about. We try to figure stuff out when God's already got it figured out for us. We just need to stay on our path. Although we do things that we know aren't the right things to do sometimes, we're human and He understands that. And His grace is so merciful that He forgives us for all of our sins. So don't beat yourself up about stuff that's going on or stuff that you feel like you could have prevented, but it's already done happened. Just push forward throughout the day and hope for the best. And what they say, expect the worst.
No, they don't say expect the worst. Lord, no, don't expect the worst. No, that's not how that goes. No. I think it is expect hope for the best and expect. How's that go, y'all? I don't know.
It's something like that.
Hey,
like that.
Derek Saul, the son of Jody's on
Hi,
deck.
Courtney.
Cuz
Hi,
I don't have it. You gotta send it to me. You know I'm gonna play it, cuz I got to play it. You know I'm gonna play it. You know I respect it. You know what I'm talking about? You know I'm supporting the movement. Courtney Harris, what's going on? Southern Soul and Jody had to go ahead and put me on check right quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know the son of Jody is on deck, man. Y'all make sure that y'all do tune into that Southern Soul takeover, cuz it's really turning up all over the world. It's global. Courtney Harris, it is a lifestyle on deck. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all this morning. John Albert Short. Listen, Touchy Tuesday, and we talking about some touchy subjects, y'all. And listen, my touchy subject is, and and mine's drawn out, so I ain't gonna take it too far right now, but I'm gonna just touch subject on it. You know, in my adolescence and coming up, I was out just, what they call it, thotting around, whoring around. I have numerous children out of wedlock in different areas, and I'm thankful for the blessing of our children. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna use them as an excuse or crutch for me, but I'm thankful for them. But it's been a learning experience. It's been a growing experience. And I was just telling our daughter earlier this morning that we must be aware of the people that we are getting involved with. You understand what I'm saying? These go along with priorities. I mean, a thorough background check is good. I ain't talking about just on their mom and their dad. I'm talking about on their grandparents. We got to understand these people that we're getting in relationships with, the people that we're laying down with, and understanding that, hey, some of these people ain't fit for us. And sometimes we go to making these choices to lay down with these people, and then we stuck with them to a certain degree of our life. Trooper the Don on, Sandra Latham, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying?
Morning.
Real talk. Look, cuz said, hope for the best and pray for the worst. Okay, cuz, we gonna take that. You real talk. So listen, y'all. We know this is a touchy subject. This is Touchy Tuesday on the Livest Live, and guess what, man? We got new music from Trooper the Don too today. Y'all get ready for that. And we just got to let y'all know you got to keep your priorities in line. You know what I'm saying? If you don't keep your priorities in line, they will ruin you, like the word said this morning. If you didn't catch the verses, we're going to play it on the replay. We want y'all to stay encouraged today. It's the Livest Live. This is Mark Selby. I already know y'all know. But get what? He burning up the Billboard charts. This is at the church. You know what I'm talking about? It's that boy Maurice, Samantha Renee. Whooping up in church. Yeah. How many whoopers you got in church? Yeah.
My grandma told me how to get.
She always talk about her grandma and taught her. Well, Granny, I love you. I appreciate you. You hear me? Brother, sister, niece, and nephew, cause we all at the church. Man, they worship at the church. Yeah. They serve him at the church. Got that one faithful member always running through the church. Take communion at the church. What you doing up in church? Got a handful of crackers cause you hungry up in church. Leaving work, going to church. Leaving school, going to church. Leave the house, and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church. Choir rehearsal at the church. Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church. Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Thinking meeting at the church. Leaving church, go to church. Yeah, y'all like, love, and share the video. Tell them the Livest Live is on. Singing at the church. Pastor preaching at the church. He was teaching, I ain't hooping, now they shouting at the church. Yeah. We still in church. I was in my mama purse. Peppermint is all you got when you sitting up in church. I was raised in the church. What is the realest? That's my first birth. Daddy used to tell me all the time to keep God first. Man, it's hot at the church. Selling fans at the church, but they never own high. Man, they playing at the church. Got the greeters at the church. Got the ushers at the church. Better take off your hat when you're walking through the church. Do revivals at the church. Get speakers at the church. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let me shoot my shot. You heard me? Real talk. At the church. There's a chance at the church. Anything on your heart, you can leave at the church. Parking lot at the church. Kind of full at the church. Better park in the wrist so you can leave at the church. Leaving work, going to church. Leaving school, going to church. Leave the house and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church. Choir rehearsal at the church. Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church. Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Thinking meeting at the church. Leaving church, go to church. Yeah, at the church, at the church, at the church. If you know you love your church, put your hand in the sky. Everybody represent like this. Let me hear you say, at the church, at the church, at the church, at the church. If you know you love your church, turn your radios up. Everybody represent like this. Let me hear you say, at the church, at the church, at the church, at the church. Leaving work, going to church. Leaving school, going to church. Leave the house and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church. Choir rehearsal at the church. Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church. Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Thinking meeting at the church. Leaving church, go to church. Mark Selby at the church. It's the boy Maurice Smith, Renee. We on deck. It's Touchy Tuesday on the Livest Live. Listen, y'all, this morning we talking about priorities. We let y'all know to tell them to get here and get here now, because we're going to pull up and put a part in their fade about this. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, it's a lot of misconceptions in life about what's going on and why it's going on. You understand what I'm saying? I was just watching the news this morning, and they were reporting about it's a shortage of teachers. Yeah, they're trying to get all the teachers, their old teachers who were retired, trying to get them to come out of retirement to help out. Now, y'all, this is an epidemic, and you cannot not fault yourself, because guess what? We are a family, whether you want to or not. We are a community, whether you want to be or not. Yes, what affects you affects me. It might not be right now, but it might be in the long run, a little bit later in your life. You understand me? We must understand our duty to raise up our children right, to be acting right in society today. You know what I'm saying? Because it has an effect on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, though. So, Samantha, how you feeling about that?
Well, a lot of times, we get consumed in life with bills and just, work and stuff like that. And, for the majority, we know how to prioritize. But a lot of times, just me personally, I've experienced that as parents, they lack to have the main priority, and that is the child.
Exactly.
I understand, we have, your parents have to go to work and provide and, make sure that the child has the things that, they need. But a lot of times, kids lack to have someone to talk to and have someone to be able to vent to as far as the things that they're dealing with. And then if they do find someone, it might not be the direct parent. Me personally, my aunt was, the one that I was able to confide in and tell certain things to. And even when she got the opportunity to talk to my father, per se, and let him know, like, he needs to talk to my mother. Your daughter is dealing with some things, and, you guys feel like she's being bad because she's got expelled from school, or, she's getting in trouble with the law, but she's dealing with something. So you need to try to talk to her mom, even if y'all aren't together. You need to try to talk to her and figure out what y'all can do to help her, grow as a young lady. And, his response majority of the time was, okay, well, me and her ain't on good terms right now. She ain't speaking to me. Or even when they were on good terms and she would bring it to his attention, well, we're able to talk right now, so I don't want to bring that up. When is it really going to be a good time?
Exactly.
And, my auntie caught me listening, which, as a young child, and
you're hustling.
You weren't supposed to be listening to grown people. But when she did catch me, and she saw that I was really in my feelings, because I told her before she could even, check me, which she did eventually.
Tavares Mixon, what's up?
But I told her, like, am I not a priority?
Kawasi.
Like, is it not important for him to try to talk to her and see what's up with me? Like, bro, I done got expelled from school a whole year. Like, it's no school. Like, I can't go to another state and go to school all because of something that I did trying to get their attention. And it still ain't get their attention. So a lot of times, you get mad at your child because they acted out in school, or they doing something that you feel like they shouldn't be doing. Okay, it's good to discipline them, but talk to them and see why is they doing this, acting out in school or wherever they acting out at, and what attention do they need and what do they need to talk about, because that was ultimately why I did what I did, because it seemed like when nobody paying me no attention, and I really needed somebody to talk to. I really need to get out of the space that I was in, because I wasn't being treated right, but I couldn't find a good time to talk to my parents to let them know, like, this is not where I want to be. So damn. Oh, sorry. So I acted out in school.
So damn.
Like, I got into it with some girls, and some things happened. Had razor blades. I got expelled for like a whole year.
All because of the lack of paying you attention, right, as the child that you were. And listen, y'all, we got to understand, we're talking about priorities this morning. We're talking about priorities on the Livest Live. And listen, y'all, you've got to get your priorities in line. If you don't have them in line, let's start today. Let's start thinking about what's on. Make a list if you got to, of what needs to be done and what needs to be handled. And if you have children, they should be at the top of the list. And when we're talking with y'all. We're not talking at y'all, because we're dealing with these same situations. You understand what I'm saying? So don't feel like we just shooting at you. And Brother Albert said something in the comments that was very key. Listen, y'all, we got to understand our position in life and who it affects, how it affects, when it affects. We cannot get self-centered on our own agenda and forget the priority things that keep us whole in life. And family is one of them. You know what I'm saying? You're treating your kids in a kind of way, you got to know one thing. Yeah, you're going to get old one day. You understand me? And they ain't going to forget how you've been mistreating and treating them. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, it's Touchy Tuesday. Y'all know we got a lot more to talk about on this subject, so we're going to keep it going. We want y'all to like, love, and share this video and get it out to the masses. They got me in Facebook jail. Rod Podesta! What's going on, Rod? What it do? Listen, y'all, you know when you hear that music right there, we're going to turn it up a notch. It's Touchy Tuesday on the Livest Live, and you already know, it's the Livest.
You niggas softer than titties, cause on my neck right now I got my...
Yeah, I'm talking about the livest experience you ever gonna see on social media. That boy Maurice, the fabulous, the brilliant Samantha Renee. And guess what? We can do it for days. So yeah,
you niggas softer than titties.
Y'all tell them to get here now. We finna turn up on the Touchy Tuesday side. Yeah, we finna pull up and put a part in your face. And guess what? We can do it for days. Go ahead, young cut. Rip that thing one time for the low line.
Put that shit on, keep my foot on they neck. I done bounced up, now I got me a chick. Got it from the ground, I sat in that chick. Strongman content by the way that they flex. Everybody flex, I shoot Luger. My niggas some shooters, screw top on the rulers. Got Mac in them keys and ain't talking computers. They stay with the shit, so you smelling manure. Yeah, put that designer on base. Trick off a little bit, nigga, I ain't come to play.
Yeah, check this out, y'all. We got new music coming from that boy Trooper the Dumb. You feel me? Feel no free word. Rambo to go. I see May 2 times on deck. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So get what? We got new music coming to ours. We want y'all to.
We can do this shit for days.
Just tune in and share this video if you love the Livest Live. Help us get this out there. You feel me? Yeah. Oh yeah, MMR 3000 is on deck. We global. Real tough. Yeah. If y'all want to see the Livest Live and Gorgeous Gang Entertainment, MMR 3000, we gonna be in Amory, Mississippi at the end of the month. November the 30th, we gonna be in the West Amory Community Center. I can't never get that right. Yeah. So check this out. You might want to pull over there, man. You got about 30 minutes. So listen, y'all. We're talking about priorities today. And listen, y'all. With my situation, you know, I was out here sleeping with these women, didn't know these women, didn't know nothing I had going on. And now my results are wow. You know what I'm saying? Like they're wow. You know what I'm saying? Like I had one situation like yesterday. I was in prison and one of the children of one that is supposed to be one of my children haven't had a blood test yet, but she does have resemblances of the other children, so we just ran with that. But I did try to reach out to the child on my own. Of course, she didn't know nothing about me. Her mama just dropped in my inbox one day 17 years later telling me about her. You know what I'm saying? And then I went on my way to try to figure out how I could see what the situation was, because I love all my blessings, and if God made them blessings to me, I want to make sure that I do what I can to take care of them. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, she just texts me all of a sudden, and then y'all gotta understand, this don't just affect you. This is a whole family of a situation. First, she couldn't get a hold of me because she didn't remember the number when I texted her the first time months ago. So she texted our daughter. So now you got another situation where she's texting her. She's telling her, "I'm your sister. Woo woo woo. Do you have Dad's number? Woo woo." I don't know how the conversation went, but she got my number anyway. And she texts me back, and I'm grown enough to understand how life is, and I'm really trying to get to the meat of this, but I'm not. This is a child, so this is very delicate. You understand me? You got to realize how you handle situations. So we got to it. We text back and forth a little bit. Then we got to the meat of what was going on. She needed something. And that's understood. Children can't do for themselves. You must be able to take care of them. If you get them here, you got to be able to take care of them. I didn't have a problem with that. Still don't have a problem with it. But I do have a problem with us as adults laying down, having these children, doing these things, and then when the children come out, we just treat them any kind of way. It was not that child's place to call me. It was her mother's place to call me. Because the child didn't know who I was from Adam and Eve until her mama just popped up one day and said, "This your daddy." But you've been saying this such and so your daddy for the last 16 years. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not pointing the finger at anybody. I'm letting you know about how life is through me. You understand me? We must understand our choices in life and the consequences that come with them and who it's going to affect, how it's going to affect, and can you deal with that? Do you understand it is a child whose mental stability is hanging in the balance of your simple just thotting around, hoeing around. Me too. I'm guilty. You feel what I'm saying? We got to understand that. And, you know, as children, they don't know no better. We as parents, we must teach them. You understand what I'm saying? And we're going to talk more about it. Samantha, how you feel about this? Because I can go all day with it.
It's not the child's fault, although the child should know who her mother or her father is. A lot of times, you know, the situation is just crazy. How adults choose to handle it. They might not be in a relationship with this person anymore physically, and they choose to not tell the child about that particular parent, all because they're not dealing or in a relationship together anymore. And I don't think that that's right. Although you have some situations to where it was, you know what I'm saying, mutual agreement as far as we're not going to be together anymore. And then once you're not together anymore, now you're bad-mouthing the other parent in front of the child. Mm-hmm. That's not a good thing either. Because what you fail to realize is this child is going to grow up. This child is going to be able to decipher who is being real and who is being fake. And ultimately...
But even with that, not cutting you off, but even with that, when a child grows up and they have the ability to decipher, sometimes the damage has already been done. Like right now, you know, I was in a place in a rock and a hard spot because I haven't known this child for 16, 17 years of her life. And now she just drops in my inbox asking me for something. You understand what I'm saying? Which I want to take care of all my children. You understand me? But now you put me, if I wasn't who I was, I would have said something that probably would have damaged that child even emotionally, even more. But I didn't because I understood the situation. But we've got to understand when we laying down having sex with these people, doing these things, and then children come into play, and then we just sit back and let things go, don't want to tell the truth. You know that's somebody else's child, but you letting somebody else fit the bill for it. And I said the bill because that's a bill because that ain't their child. You understand me? Let's be more responsible for what we doing out here. Prioritize your life. You cannot be laying around with everybody, and then waking up in the morning, oh, it's all good. No, sex was designed to what? Be fruitful, to bring more kids. You understand me? Yeah, it feel good, but guess what? After that, after you bust one, then guess what? It's back to the basics, baby. You understand me? And 9 times out of 10, if you're not using protection or if you're not on contraceptives, guess what? It's a child gonna be in the play. And that's how we have all these broken homes going on around here. Over 85% of the homes are mothers by themselves trying to raise these children. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I can't just fault them. It's some of these fathers, some of these young men out here just having sex with numerous people, just trying to get them one, too. You understand what I'm saying? And guess what? They wasn't raised to understand what a true relationship is. Because guess what? Their household wasn't whole. Yeah. So it's a recycle thing of repeating the process all the time. All the time. Your grandmama did it, your mama did it, your granddaddy did it, and your daddy did it. And guess what? It's steady going on, y'all. We must break the chain in life today on this situation. Period, point blank. Now, I know it's a touchy subject, and a lot of y'all at the house right now. You got what they call them? In the world, they call them illegitimate kids or bastard children, or what they call them. You feel what I'm saying? Because negligence of adults. You understand me? And you probably wasn't even adults then. You probably was a child, just got hot in the body. But once you realize it was another life coming into play, it was time to wake up. And sometimes it takes things to happen in your life for you to be able to wake up. Don't get me wrong, because it took me a long time. You understand what I'm saying? To understand what's going on. You feel me? What's going on, J-Rock? And we got to understand that. We get into it with these people. We go for a little sexcapade, and then we got kids on the way. Then we realize, I don't even like this song. I don't even like her. I don't even like him. They make me sick. I can't stand them. Then we figure out who they really are. Now we got a child in the play. Now we don't want them to be involved with that. Now you can't do it like that. That's their parent too. You see what I'm saying? Jakaya Monet, what going on? You feel what I'm saying? Thanks, Jakaya. You got to smile. So we've got to understand what we're doing when we're making choices in life. And as I said before, it is up to us as adults to be able to stop this, hold this today. Stop and get your priorities together and figure out how you're going to do this thing. If you are continuing to let this cycle go on that I just described, it's time for you to cut it out. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I love all my children that God blessed me with. But now, at some point, I was laying down with some straight.
Good morning, Ken.
I don't know what they is. You feel me? Because they morals and standards. I say they morals and standards is jacked up. You understand what I'm saying? And these are the realities of life. And then we wonder why when we go outside, we got to look behind our back. We got to figure out what's going on. Why they shooting over here? What they doing? Why the kids shooting up the school? And all this. Because guess what? Their house is broken. You understand me? Emotionally, they can't figure out what they seeing at home. You understand me? I got a child right now. You know, mama just left over some boy house all night. You understand me? You getting mad at the child because you failing to be a parent. Come on. What parent leaves their child over a little boy house all night at 13 years old? Now, I ain't trying to put all my business out there. I'm just trying to tell you how these people do things. They get in their feelings. They mad about something didn't go right in their life. Work ain't going right. Their pay ain't going right. Or the man they sleeping with ain't doing them right. Or they ain't happy. So they taking it out on the kids. It's a recycle. A cycle. Y'all got to break the cycle, man. Break the cycle. Teach your kids right. If you did wrong, show them. Look here. This is where I messed up at. Listen, this is where we need to take the steps set to do better. Now, you got to understand, these kids going to make their own choices. What's going on, cuz?
No.
Rodriguez low on deck. You got to understand, these kids going to make their own choices, but it is up to you as the parent to teach them right from wrong. And that ain't showing them. You got to show them by action. Feel what I'm saying? You can't be telling them one thing, then they see you doing jack. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I can tell my kid don't smoke and then I'm blowing in the face all day. You understand me? Put your priorities. Listen, put your priorities in line. If you like to smoke, take it somewhere else if you don't want your kids to do it. So when they come in the house blowing just like you, or drinking like you, or cussing like you, or whatever like you can't get mad. Ain't no use to try to whoop that kid or chastise that kid, because guess what? They seen it from you first. And guess what? That's what it is, man. Real talk. What you got to say about this, man?
I think you pretty much said it all. Just be mindful what you're doing in front of your kids, because they are paying attention. And, you know, like you said, you know, you got to get older, and they got to too. So, you know, you don't want to prolong the situation and just keep the lie going, because the truth going to find its way out. So the best thing to do is just go ahead and tell them, you know what I'm saying, you do know who their dad is, or you even if you don't know who their dad is, like let's do some background work on their end and see how we can figure this out to see, you know what I'm saying, because they need to feel that void in their life.
Exactly. They gonna want some else.
You know what I'm saying? They, you know, even not little girls, little boys too, like they want to know who their dad is. Like, it's not too many little boys that really don't know who their mama is. you know, so it kind of just really fall on little girls, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of fatherless out here. And little boys are too, but it's on the strength, not that their mother don't know who their dad is, it's just probably that they don't really want to deal with them like that no more because ultimately they're not in a relationship with them, or they feel like they don't know they was drunk that night and they was just doing something to do it, and you know, a baby came about and I can take care of this baby by myself, I don't need no man. But it's not about you. That child needs that man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things, you know, a man is to show his daughter how she's supposed to be treated. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that he can't show her as a woman could. But he is to show her how she is supposed to be treated. So when a man does come along in her life, she gonna know what, nah, this ain't what it is. Because my daddy told me, like, what? And
if you rob them of that, what do you expect?
Yeah, so yeah, you don't want to continue that cycle and, you know what I'm saying, keep that same momentum going as far as, you know what I'm saying, motherless or fatherless children, because ultimately, you know what I'm saying, that's not going to be a good thing for that child. They're not going to be able to feel whole and be able to prosper and be successful in life, period. Until, you know what I'm saying, they do figure out now. Once they do figure out, okay, which parent was slow, they're going to know how to deal with it. And it might take them a while to come around, you know, because they feel like, dang, you been lying to me my whole life. Like, you been telling me all this stuff about my dad. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't even like that. Like, bro, he tried to do what he could for you. And then you saying he ain't never provide for us. I'm talking about me now. And the whole time, you been getting child support. But then when we turn around and we figure out about the child support, that was you telling us, oh, they paying you for having us. So you just a check, bro? Like, really? But as you grow and you realize things, you learn to forgive people. A lot of things you will never forget. Never forget. But you have to learn to forgive people because they don't know what they're doing.
And then even with forgiveness, they depend on that. Some of these adults out here treating their kids out any kind of way and showing them bull crap. And then they just like, well, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. They gonna grow up. They'll be fine. I'm just gonna do it like I've been doing it. Listen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That is, you know what I'm saying? That, let's see what Cole's talking about. And that is exactly what somebody said. And not just the father, every parent, every child needs their parents, period. You understand me? There's a lot of different situations where they're not being able to be there. But guess what? Don't make no mistake that they must be there with them. Listen, y'all, I'm going to let Samantha close out with a couple more words. She's getting ready to go for a minute. I'm going to finish out the show, just me and y'all. But listen, y'all, we're going to get to some King Spud. Y'all want to see King Spud? He's going to be with us on November the 30th. MR 3000. Y'all be chosen today. Get your priorities to line and be chosen today. This is Chosen King Spud, Mega Mastermind 3000, Amory's finest in the house. King Spud, we on deck with it. It's the Livest Live. When we playing the music and keeping it real.
Pass the ball. Somebody left my heart open. Yeah. No more calls. They tryna knock out my focus on. I've been over obstacles and they ain't know this one. Too many snakes up in this grass. I got that chopper on. This ain't no LBJ injury. Money keep me going. Think she from another country. The way she pulled that forward. Somebody tell them I'm the one. Tell them I'm the chosen. Robbing just like made promises. They meant to be broken. I gotta keep all them bitch niggas away from me. They tryna knock me right off of my pivot. Don't got no time for no industry nigga. They set you a life.
Y'all tell them to get here now. It's Touchy Tuesday.
Tryna be the boss. I said the thought and I put it in motion. Give me the crown. I don't wanna be goated. Make you a victim. I just wanna crash on a nigga. They telling me stay out of trouble. Turning the breakfast, you know he get fried like an egg in the skillet. We slide like butter. I heard they waiting on me to fail. Go and join that line. Now you see how I prevail. Bitch, don't hit my line. Like on your horse, I never fall in the city. They know it's so call them nice, get a plate to go back to the trap. We go hella smoke. Niggas say we beefing, but quiet when they see me in the streets. Bitch, you better know that I ain't thinking. You can call all your people, tell them meet you in heaven though. Everything good on my end. Had to cut out the pretend, bitch, I'm tryna win. I'm full of this almighty power. 55 stepping again, you know what it is. Gotta give you all of my hours. I know you gon' help me win. Cause it ain't that far, and I'ma start. I work too hard, and I got heart, cause I'm too scarred. Pass the bar. Somebody left my
my heart open. I can't take no more thoughts. They tryna knock out my focus. I've been over obstacles and they ain't know this one. Too many snakes up in this grass, I got that chopper on. This ain't no LBJ injury, money keep me going. She thinks she from another country, the way she pull that foreign. Somebody tell them I'm the one, tell them I'm the chosen. Robbing just like made promises, they meant to be broken.
Yeah. You gotta be chosen in life. We talk about priorities today on the Livest line. That was King Spud. You know what I'm talking about? And Samantha, go ahead and tell them a little bit more about priorities right quick. You got about 3 minutes, girl. Go ahead and tell them.
You guys
no,
have a
it's
great
9:55.
Okay, I gotta be in there 5 minutes still, sir.
Okay, well.
You guys have a great day, and
She didn't tell me that part.
you guys, hopefully you guys, we weren't too touchy for you today, but it is a touchy topic. I mean, we just want the best for our kids, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of times, you know, it's always gonna be friction somewhere because nobody's perfect and nobody's gonna always see eye to eye. But as long as you can, you know what I'm saying, be there for that child, no matter what the situation is between you adults, that's the ultimate goal. I mean, it really ain't no other way around it. And sometimes the other parent really don't want to be there. They just doing it because they feel like that's what the other parent want them to do. Love you too, cause they just doing it because they feel like that's what the other parent want them to do, and this child can feel that. Like, they got feelings too. They can feel vibes. So just be mindful of that going throughout your life, not just your day. You know what I'm saying? If you do have children, or even if you don't have children, your nieces and nephews, they need you too, aunties and uncles.
Yeah, real talk. Auntie, real talk, man. Listen, y'all, man, we love y'all, man. We love y'all today. Those of y'all who take the time to give us a moment of your time to tune in and share, let somebody else know that the live is on, because we do this just for love, for the world, for the community, just to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And these are our opinions, and we try to think and come up with real good solutions to everyday problems, and we value your opinion. You want this?
Yeah, you can bring the phone in when you get back.
We value your opinions, and we understand that, hey, life isn't perfect, and you've got to understand that it is your duty to make sure that you do a little cleaning up, do your correction in life today, every day. You know what I'm saying? Winsome Tillman, how you doing this morning? And it's up to you. It's up to you to rechannel that energy of negativity that is going on in your family, in your household. You can look at your family right now and see some of the things that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying about this just priorities are not in line, people. Real talk, man. Listen, I'm gonna switch side right quick. Why switch side right quick, man? We got new music. Trooper the Dawn. You know what I'm saying? Called Take It Off. Trooper. Trooper going hard, y'all. We're gonna get the Trooper the Dawn this morning. You know what I'm saying? Crooked letters on deck. Renee Collister, we glad you're here on the Livest Live. It's Touchy Tuesday. We talk about priorities. Y'all get your priorities in line. You hear me? Yeah. This is Trooper the Dawn. Hot new music from Trooper. Y'all get with us or get left behind. It's the Livest. The Livest Live.
Go ahead, take it out. Take it out. Go ahead, take it out. Yeah. It's getting hot in here. Maybe I can see some top dropping in here. I can't lie, that's the reason why I'm stopping in here. And I wanna see some titties hopping in here. So she's a stripper, but she's in love with a straight hitter. Get her money for tricks and let her gangster flip it. I let her gobble it to the end. What the problem is? That's a million swimming in your mouth. Better swallow it. Take it out, take it out.
I'm drinking gallons now,
take it out, take it out. If you want me to break you out like a boss, then maybe you should take it out. Yeah. She set the party on fire.
Yeah.
The music make her body get a wild.
Trooper the Dawn.
She put it all on the floor. I knew it when she walked through the door. Take it out. Chumps who you with? She said I'm with him. I'm very Ciroc, some Sade, and we got it in. Frigid winters, but the moon's hot. Chinchilla hit the floor, take your shoes off. Cut from a different cloth than these other guys. They be stalling, I'm trying to snuggle between your thighs. You can't speak to the dawn, I read between your lines. Just get loose for the truth, I can see the what's on your mind. Nah, ain't that lame on your timeline. Saying I wanna wife you, the world know I be lying. Devilish, she loves to get in devilment. Hell on the preacher, she's ever sit. Daylight with a flashlight, like Wayward. Take flights to some other sites, see some other chicks. That black Puerto Rican, that IG picture show only enough to make the mind see the vision. Told you, black Puerto Rican and Haitian. I don't give a damn long as mama get naked. Come take it out, take it out. Go ahead, take it out, take it out. If you want me to break you out like a bounce, then maybe you should take it out. Yeah. She set the body on fire. The music make her body get wilder. She put it all on the floor. I knew it when she walked.
Y'all like love and share this video. Yeah. Trooper the Don on the Livest Live. That would take it out. That new music. Yeah. Listen, y'all, we got about 15 more minutes on the Livest Live, man, and we glad that y'all came on, man. We talking about priorities today. Y'all, some of y'all, all of us, not some of y'all, all of us need to get our priorities in line. Let's stop being selfish and just thinking about us and us only. Let me give y'all a challenge, man. Just grab a pen, grab your phone or whatever, and just write down when you do something, everyone that it affects. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer to this. It's going to be a tree of people. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people that it affects what you're doing and how you're doing it. And sometimes we're not thinking about who it's affecting. It's damn them. So I'm going to do what I want to do and F how it turn out. And that ain't the way to be, people. That is not the way to be. You understand me? Especially if you have children. Even if you ain't got children, you got a mother, you got a father, you got an auntie, you got an uncle. You got somebody that's going to be affected by your foolish decisions that you make. You understand what I'm saying? So listen, y'all, I want you to understand you got to be able to get your priorities in line. Now, I ain't always been like this. I had to go through something, and I'm still going through something. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand when these things are going on in your life, this is God allowing things to happen in your life for you to become the better you. You need to tighten up. Tighten up every chance you get, man, because it's up to you to make sure that the business gets handled the way it needs to be handled. You understand me? Sometimes we just letting stuff go, and then when it all come back in our face, we looking like, man, ain't no way that going on like that. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no way. You feel me? Ain't no way I'm letting my life go like this. How did I get these results? Moochie Man John, what going on? Keita Bug Taylor on deck. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. Take your life for what it is today. Evaluate it and get it together. We're talking about priorities this morning. Bango the General, what it do, bro? We're talking about priorities this morning. And we want you to come up in life. We don't want you to stay stagnated in whatever is stressing you. You understand what I'm saying? Understand today is the day. Today is the day that you take the time to understand, look, reevaluate some things, get your priorities in line, get all your priorities in line, and figure out what needs to be done to become the greater you today. And guess what? These things don't happen overnight. It didn't take overnight for you to mess everything up, so it's going to take a little time for you to get things straightened out. Start today, y'all. We're going to get to some Bagman Lotto.
Oh, yeah.
King Spud.
Oh, yeah.
The situation on the way. You know what I'm talking about? This one called Coming Up.
Tryna run it up. I got the bag. I put the rest in the sofa. Yeah, I'm coming up. See my bad, bankroll get low. Yeah, my money still won't fall up. Tell that hold a roller. Steady looking for closure. Running.
What's going on, Bango the General?
I'ma do the dance in the front, man. All these hoes up on my line and get it.
Y'all like love and share this video.
I no time for the women. I'm focused up on the riches. On my out by that little Billy.
I stayed down till I came up.
Yeah, we gon' stay down till we come
Stay
on.
down, then give up. No, I keep my feet on their necks, and I ain't gon' never let up. Shit, I was born and raised in the project. Shit, I ain't never had nothing. I jumped out the boat till an early age. Send the car with no band name. I miss that tape with that lemonade. Running no check trying to get paid. A cold team with the risk cost. Me and the boss, you don't take a loss. I went to Vegas just to drip the sauce. Nigga play with mine and get your charge knocked off. Yeah, and I've been on the grind lately. I ain't been fucking with nigga lately. And I've been securing that bag lately. The bag secured, nigga. Hey, hey. I see to you niggas, you just like some winners. Just like some winners, yeah. Just step on me hard, just like some pillars. Just like me hard, yeah. Came a long way from free shows getting paid. Told mama now we straight, and we got some food on the plate. And the bills ain't gonna never be late. I had to get up off my ass. I had to go and change that bag. The bag keep trying to run it up.
I got the bag, I'm in the rest in the sofa, yeah, I'm coming up. See my bad, bankroll get a little older, yeah, my money still won't fall up. Tell that hoe to roll up, steady looking for closure, right round in the Rover. 750, I'ma do the dash in the foreign. All these hoes up on my line, they getting boring. I don't got no time for these ladies, I'm focused up on these riches. I might have my daily billion,
yeah, they know I'm the one. We got hot as the sun. Nigga play, pop his face, leave it better like shout out Drake, but I know how you bum. Here with my tank, you get hit on some farmer, it's all about bread. I'ma leave him in wonder. I got through the rain when they told me stay humble, just give me a beat, ho, you know I'm a runner. I came from the bottom, was stepping the down like a flower, so it's my intention to shine. You don't want your homeboy to get put on the shirt, better watch what he say when he speak on his mind. I stay beat the clock, I'm ahead of my time. Can't trust these niggas, put my heart in the line. Two bitches trying to get on my line, they ask for my number, I scream 55. Back in my body, you know that's forever. Never call like a love, be my protection, he pay with the game. But it's like being bugger, get robbed with the cash, he feeling too special. As a youngin', they told me I was down, don't miss the numbers, I'm the one that was chosen. I been trippin', bury me in the ocean, but I stay out, so I might come back a floater. Niggas better know the gang in this bitch, every time I'm rapping, I put pain in this shit. Give me fucking to the ones that hate on the nigga. I'm from the sip, though, the brain off a nigga. Cause you living, I'm an aimless nigga. They hate on the hustle, they change on the nigga. I ran up the bag and I fist with a trigger. I bet it ain't shit you gon' take from a nigga.
Tryna roll it up, I got the bag, I put the rest in the sofa, yeah, I'm coming up. See my bad, bankroll get a little older, yeah, my money still won't fall up. Tell that hoe to roll up, steady look my closure, right round in the Rover. 750, I'ma do the dash in the foreign. All these hoes up on my line, they getting boring. I don't got no time for these women, I'm focused up on these riches. I might have my daily billion.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was Bagman Lotto, man. That was coming up. You know what I'm saying? The situation is dropping real soon. We want y'all to support the projects of these artists. Bagman Lotto, Trooper the Don, King Spug. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, we want y'all to make sure that y'all support. We supporting each other. And if you want to support the Livest Live, man, share the video, man. Share the video and let them know we on deck, man. We were talking about a little touchy subject this morning, Touchy Tuesday. We was talking about priorities, you know what I'm saying? And you know what maybe sparked this show, you know, I just got in my feelings about, you know, some of the choices that I made in life, you know what I'm saying? Some of these women that I laid down with, man, for real, I ain't talking about them because I'm talking about me too, because I should have been more responsible in my acts of what I was doing it with and how I was doing it. I wasn't realizing that, hey, man, you might have some kids behind this lick, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you know, I wasn't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? So, and not thinking about that, these are the consequences and the results that you get from stuff like that. So we must be aware of what we're doing, when we're doing it, and who we doing it with. You understand what I'm saying? These things are going to be key in our life on helping us get to the next level. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't get to the next level just because that you made some mistakes along the way, okay? That just means that, hey, that you have to reevaluate some things and tighten up some things because you made some wrong choices. And when you get to making these wrong choices, sometimes it's easier to mess it up than it is to clean it up. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to be aware of that. And you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, after we talked about all of that, then, you know, I know it was stressful. I know it was a touchy subject. And, you know, after stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just want to relax. Get you some, you know what I'm saying? So guess what we going to do, y'all? We going to do this all the way from California, from Ohio to Mississippi to wherever you at. We going to get to Cairo Be the Dopest. We gonna smoke up. You know what I'm talking about? I like this jam right here, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy, we were locked up together now, and he did some time. He's out. He's doing his thing. He's turning up. He's not let that hold him back. He's growing and blowing up. He's over there in California. Y'all look up Cairo Be the Dopest on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. This is Cairo Be the Dopest. Yeah!
Smoke up. Everywhere I go, tryna smoke up.
Yeah, we finna smoke up on the Livest Live.
Smoke up.
Bagman Lotto, what going on, brother? Situation. Oh, shit. What he do?
Smoke up.
finna smoke up. Everywhere I go, tryna twist up. Homie hit me, said wanna smoke up. Hit the shop, get some more smoke up. Now we got the wax and the green. Got me so high, feeling on lean. Feeling so good at the top notch. Finished it off with the moon rocks. Watch how I inhale, exhale. No smoke, feeling like I'm in hell. Make sure my shit's on for the scale. Fucked up puff, but I still smoke. Fire ass kush, nigga, no joke. Smoking that indica, now I'm deep in the hook. Watch how I punish her, watch how I punish her, watch how I punish her, watch how I punish her.
One thing about this situation, we turned up on the live is live.
Everywhere I go,
We'll be showing love and keeping it real. We want y'all to like, love, and share this video. Tell somebody about the livest. Have seen the livest. Have been the livest. Yeah. The livest experience you ever gonna see on social media. That boy, Maurice, Samantha Renee. Yeah. We smoking up with Cairo be the dopest. Going hard with it. Javante Williams. We already made it, cuz. Yeah.
Smoke up. Everywhere I go, tryna smoke up.
We turned up. Listen, y'all. Don't worry about the things you can't change. Just get your priorities in line and move forward in life today. Yeah.
Blowing on blunts, smoking this Dutch. Blue rolled up, OG in the cut. Bomb ass high, I'm lifting the jump. Gas in the bag, got a big.
Tamika Lewis, good morning, sis.
Kill my vibe, I'm too supply. Smoke up, full of backwood. Wax up, I know I'm getting rolled. So what? Got strength in my cup. Go nuts, got a hoe, I'm finna blow. Be back when I'm low. Lit off the snowman, I'm feeling gold. Nigga, really be the glue. Number 4 be the chosen. And what I want from the dope when I goes in. Top shelf, premium. Filling my lungs to the maximum.
Yeah, it was touchy Tuesday, you hear me? We had to smoke up after this session, you hear me?
Everywhere I go, tryna smoke up.
If you didn't watch the whole show, we want you to go back and watch it.
Everywhere I go,
cause we got in there today, you heard me? Real talk. Listen, y'all, that was Cairo be the dopest, you know what I'm talking about? Smoke up on the live is live, and guess what? We telling y'all what's real. And we ain't telling y'all, we going through it with you. So get your priorities in line today and understand that guess what, man? It's up to you to change what's going on in your family, what's going on in your life, man. You got to break the chain. You got to break the chain on it. These people just stuck in their way. They ain't got no plans to change. But if you can show by action that, hey, man, maybe I can change. If they can see you change. And sometimes you don't have to, this stuff right here comes, it don't come overnight. Like I said, you got to make steps in this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes it takes, you got to write some of this stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to write some of this stuff down and be able to work towards being a better you. It ain't going to come over time. You understand what I'm saying? Just
Roundup has been punished.
Real talk, man. Yeah, Tamika, I had turned up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It was a real touchy subject, man. We was talking about some things this morning. We talking about priorities and keeping your priorities in line and understanding, you know, what it is to do this. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, I seen our little homie, Maybay 2 times, check in, man. We gonna play Maybay, you know what I'm talking about? And listen, y'all, man, life is no joke. Let's reevaluate some things, get our priorities in line so we can become the greater us. For us, our family, our children, let's understand that it starts first with us, the individual. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so yeah, go back and watch it. Make sure y'all like, love, and share it, man. This is my man 2 times. It's called No Joke on the Live is Live. Yeah, today I might just, you know what I'm saying? One thing about the situation, we turned up on the Live is Live. Yeah. Somebody say, what's going on today? What's going on in the world today? Listen, y'all, it's up to you to change your surroundings, your situation. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. So get what y'all get to it and handle that business. It's the Live is Live. Yeah, Sack Chaser, Rat Racer.
VVS diamond, they dance on my nigga. VVS diamond, they shine like a sun. Throw it for a nigga up in the pond. Mama don't leave the house without your gun. Mama don't leave the house without your stick. Rule 1, I'm falling low for a beat. I'm in New York just like a Nick. Shoot your block up just like a flick. And it's on 6, 100 shot. Nigga, bet you ain't gon' miss. Shot your shot, in my hoe, but you miss. All the guala got these hoes on my dick.
Whoa. Yeah, man, y'all check it out, man.
Yeah. All this guala got these hoes on my dick. Yeah. All this guala got these hoes on my dick. All this guala got these hoes on my dick. Yeah. Sunday I might just go fuck on your hoe. Monday I might just go.
Listen, y'all.
Get to the guala, ain't chasing no hoe.
No matter what goes on in life, we don't want y'all to miss the message that you gotta get your priorities in line to become the better you. You feel me? Before we get out of here, man, we got some Feel No Free work. You gotta know that. If you don't know that, you don't know nothing. Yeah. Yeah, made 2 times on the Livest Live. Tracy Turner, how you doing this morning? We were just talking about priorities today on the Livest Live, and we want y'all to get your priorities in line. You don't never know who is affected. Stop getting stuck in yourself, in your selfish ways,
has been punished,
and letting these things affect you and your family that shouldn't. So what, you messed up? You understand me? So what, you had some kids by some folks that you really didn't know what you was doing? Because I didn't. You understand me? Start now. You trying to get in a relationship right now, but you ain't did no background check on that person you sleeping with. You don't know who it is. You just trying to get your rocks off. You think you like them and you don't know who you like. You know what I'm talking about? For real. So let's do that for yourself. You never know how it's going to affect you in the long run. You know? Then you won't have to worry about some of these stresses of life that you be stressing about, because you've already understood that, hey, I've got it under control now. I'm taking an assessment of my life, and I'm understanding that I need to do better. Hello, Queen. How you doing, Sandra? How you doing, Miss Wells? My queen just went in. She was with us for a minute, but she had a new orientation today, so she gone. But we about to close out. We want y'all to like, love, and share this video. We talked about priorities today. It was a touchy subject on the Livest Live, and some people just hate. You know, they hate to hear what's real. They don't like constructive criticism. And, you know, they just, he ain't talking about nothing. He get on my nerves. I get tired of him. Listen, y'all, we ain't talking about nobody. We talking about ourselves. We trying to get ourselves right. So why not come on and let's get it right together, y'all? Let's take the steps to do it right and keep it right. And, you know, this is a step-by-step process, day to day. You got to keep it in line. Life is balanced at all times. Y'all ever been on out there in the playground and you're trying to keep your balance? You understand me? When you're walking down that little pole, this is the same thing in life, man. You got to do everything that you do in moderation, not too much of everything. And you've got to balance your life. Because if you don't balance your life, there will obstacles that are going to come that you ain't even going to be able to understand. You're going to be like, what in the world have I got myself into? And you steady spinning around in the same circle. You steady going around in the same circle. So listen, y'all, while that's going on today, take the time, think about some of these things today and get it together, y'all. Day by day, we can do it together. You understand what I'm saying? And the haters, don't even worry about the haters. Let them be your motivators. You understand me? To get to the better you today. Let's get to some Feel No Free work, man. You know what I'm saying? This one called Why They Hate on the Livest Live. Feel No Free work. No free work. Mississippi crisis. You know what I'm saying? And every time I always do that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We're going to go ahead and get the Feel No Free work. And if I can stop messing with it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see why they hate on the Livest Live. No free work.
K-Dub.
Yeah, no free work on the Livest Live. Turned up for him. Go, Phil, take on. Talk to him.
No free work. I just want some money, don't care how I get it, ayy. I just want your girl, I don't care how I get it, ayy. I think I'm the shit and I feel like this every day. When I look in the mirror, I say, damn, that nigga great. I can understand why all these niggas hate. 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 Shit that you hate on. I got your bitch giving great on. Riding on leather with smoking strong. Yeah, ass fat and no weave long. Making plays on the flip phone. I just got some work, I had to get it gone. Had to drop her off, she was getting mad. Had to tell that bitch she better watch her tone. I'm a king, better respect the crown. I will holler at you when I'm back in town. Unless you wanna take a trip for me. Cause my partner said he need a couple pounds. You can keep a couple hundred, how that sound? Get up on your grind, make a little change. Friend at my business, keep him in the the lane, fucking make some money, then my middle name. You can get them heels, I just want some brain. Suck it like you love it, I cannot complain. Look me in my eyes, you ain't got no shame. Girl, you hella freaky, get what I'm the same. Know you got a man, I don't even care. If he handle business, he wouldn't have to share. Ass like that, put it in the air. Looking like a peak, matter of fact, you don't get offended, I can't help but stare. See it from the front, sitting in the chair. Tell him don't come home, you ain't even there. Tell you run the errands, ask you want some bill. I play my role, that what niggas do. Don't feel like a hoe, it's just me and you. Everything we do, I can keep it secret, we be making porn, I never leak it.
Hey!
I just want some money, don't care how I get it, ayy. I just want your girl, I don't care how I get it, ayy. I think I'm the shit and I feel like this every day. When I look in the mirror, I say, damn, that nigga great. I can understand why all these niggas hate. I can understand why all these niggas hate. I can understand why all these niggas hate. I can understand why all these niggas hate.
Yeah, one thing about the situation, the live is live. It's now come to a close. It's been another lovely time with y'all. We want you to get your priorities in line today. Don't worry about the things you can't change, but just move forward in life. Move forward. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Just focus on today. Let's get it together. We owe it to ourselves, our family, our dynasty to do the right thing. And right now is the time to get it together. Yeah. Yeah. Bango the General let you know what it is. Yeah. Y'all stay focused in life. Don't worry about it. Just be about it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. No free work. Y'all get to nofreework.net. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? But that one field, no free work, Mississippi crisis. Turn it up on the Livest. Yeah, I said the Livest. Man, it was a great session. You know what I'm talking about? We want y'all to stay blessed today, like Bango the General say. Don't worry about nothing, I told you. Just stay focused. Yeah. Y'all already know what we gonna be on November the 30th. Avery, Mississippi. The Livest 9, MMR 3000. Like Bango the General say. Like Bango the General say, if you ain't got no car, pull up on a horse. You feel me? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Real spill, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk, real spill, real spill, real spill. And we went over a little time today, man, but it was a touchy subject that I wanted to express. You know, I didn't say as much as I wanted to say. You know, you can always say more on this type subject, but we'll come back in. You know, we'll touch on it. You know, some of the things in life are all the same in an aspect. They all come back around and come full circle to the same thing. So listen, y'all have a wonderful day. It's been a wonderful touchy Tuesday with you. I wish Samantha had a roll this whole time with me, but guess what? She was here with me for a minute. If you didn't see the whole show, go back and see the show. Yeah!
You niggas softer than titties, so my neck back now. I got
if you want that music right now, that's cut K-U-T-T. You can get it on Spinnerella. It's called The Wave Ride. The intro to the Livest Live. And you know we can do it for days. Yeah!
You niggas softer than titties, so my neck back now. I got my shit in now. I got this movie. We might.
Before I go, I gotta give it to him one more time. Hey, yeah, I can do this shit for days. It's the Livest. I said the Livest. You ever gonna see, baby? Yeah.